Are you ready to perform at your highest potential? Welcome to the Performance Matters podcast from GP Strategies, your talent transformation partner. In each episode, we'll interview industry experts and explore best practices and innovative insights to help your organization improve performance.
What does success look like if somebody's made that investment in a digital learning experience? And the second part of that, beyond what it looks like, is what can organizations do to ensure success? So I'm gonna let you have some final thoughts here before we send you all out for your happy hour.
Oh, for sure. No, and a lot of people want to know, what does success look like? And one thing to keep in mind is that can vary amongst people, even within the same organization, or it can vary amongst organizations. And that's why one of the things we really encourage is that when looking to explore a digital learning experience and making this shift, that you come up with some type of measurement strategy. What are our goals? What does success look like? And this is going to really help them to determine, what is it that we need to measure? Because we brought up a lot of things like it brings cost savings. There's that speed in which you can get learning out, or breadth that you can reach people. So there are all different things that you can measure. But I think for me, and I think one of the universal pieces when it comes to success is the learner experience. I mean, that's something we've been really focusing on. And I think that's a pretty universal point of view, is that in order for it to be successful, your learners have to have a good experience. And the great thing with, this technology and this new approach to digital learning is you can measure it in a variety of different ways. So, one thing you can measure, for instance, is are learners engaging with the content? For instance, how many times have they clicked on this article, or how long did they spend on this particular piece of the content? So there's some analytics depending upon which LXP you're using, but there are some analytics there that you can kind of dig into and determine what does success look like. And also too, did learners complete the program in its entirety? Did you have a large drop off? That might give you some clues there. And of course, there's always the standard post-program surveys and things like that. But the great thing with this digital approach is you can kind of take a deeper look. And then from there, using that information. So success is very iterative. You got to make those enhancements or modifications. And like we were talking about, the viewpoints and perspective that Eileen can bring as a coach, or our moderators, they're the ones that are kind of seeing some of the common questions, or as Fran mentioned earlier, feeding, seeding, and weeding. Having the delivery team at the table when looking at, those types of pieces to measure and looking at the learner experience really can help ensure that your, digital learning experience is successful. So they bring such a unique perspective that they really need a seat at the table to help ensure that it's successful.
The Performance Matters podcast is brought to you by GP Strategies. Together, we can create a world where business excellence makes possibilities achievable. You can subscribe to the show anywhere you get podcasts, or listen on our website at gpstrategies.com.